Hello, my name's John Holman. In 2013, my wife Karis and I founded Circle of Safety Advisors on Wedge Parkway in Reno. We're a different type of financial services firm. First of all, we do not charge annual fees. Have you ever thought about the fact that if you pay 2% a year in annual fees, over the course of 30 years, you would have paid 60% of your principal in fees? Second of all, we don't offer any financial products where you can lose principal. Will Rogers once said, "I'm not as concerned as much about the return on my principal as the return of my principal." I've been in the financial services industry now for 34 years and have helped thousands of individuals to invest successfully over $2 billion. I'd like to be able to help you. I began my career in the financial services industry 34 years ago as a co-founder and national marketing director for Franchise Finance Corporation of America, an affiliate of E.F. Hutton & Company. We offered a truly unique product back in 1980, which was debt-free commercial real estate. It was offered to people in the form of a real estate limited partnership. Our investors in that partnership, which ended up totaling over 100,000 people in the next 7 years, owned income-producing commercial property debt-free, with long-term leases for the tenants in that property. And I'm happy to say that they made an incredible rate of return over the course of 25 years that they owned the properties. We were paying out over 10% a year. And we passed on tax benefits, and eventually the properties were sold at approximately a 50% increase in value. I tell you that in the way of introducing you to the fact that real estate is a truly great investment. And as I was a national marketing director and as I learned more about real estate during those years, I became aware of the best possible investment in real estate if you do it right. And that's debt-free land in the path of progress. Debt-free commercial or residential land in the path of progress. We work with a company that offers just that investment. They're located in Southern California. They've been doing it for a number of years, and they only buy land up until recently in one area. It's the only area in the United States that meets the 10 demographic criteria that they have for land. That area is Antelope Valley, California. Those of you that may have lived or live in Southern California know that Antelope Valley, which is due west of LA, is the last real opportunity area for Los Angeles to expand. And believe it or not, Los Angeles is continuing to expand. In fact, a lot of exciting things are happening in Antelope Valley. A lot of the distribution of products that comes into the port of Long Beach are now being transported to Antelope Valley by train and then loaded on semis to be transported, the goods and services, all over the United States. That area is growing and has been growing for a number of years. In fact, it's interesting, in 2012, if you go to our website, circleofsafetyadvisors.com, you'll notice an independent report that was written about Antelope Valley. The average appreciation of land has been 24% a year, despite the insanity that's gone on in our real estate markets. And the average holding period, meaning the amount of time you've had to hold land before someone wants to buy it from you, has been about 3.4 years. We'd like to teach you about debt-free land banking because I honestly believe it's a hard asset investment that can provide you with a serious rate of return with very, very limited downside risk. You own the land free and clear. The only obligation is to make the small real estate tax payments on an annual basis, and you own land in the path of progress. The key to land banking is very simply the path of progress. When you're looking for raw land, you're trying to find land that's in the path of progress where houses are going to be built, where shopping centers are going to be built. And by the way, the biggest companies in the world have been doing this for years. Walmart does this all the time. They're always buying land years before it's developed. McDonald's, Burger King, all of these different companies have been doing this for years and years and years. And there's no reason why you can't apply the same principles in your investment portfolio and have them work to the benefit of you. The returns can be very substantial and the downside risk is extremely limited because you own the land. Please come see us at Circle of Safety Advisors and we'll teach you more about debt-free land banking.